Good morning, everybody. Just in time to start the August group ride on RGT this morning. A different scenery today. Gonna start in 2. 1, it's gonna start fast and furious. eSport does not hold back at all. Good morning, Andy. Just trying to get settled in this group. Good morning, Owen. Plan was not to go this hard so early, but that's just the nature of this course. It's got this 2 climbs in the beginning, and then it's nice and flat. Okay. Hey. Okay. Plan is for easier ride today. Yeah, long ride, but hoping for a bit of an easier one. I should have slept in today. And I'm off the front. And that's not the plan. The plan is to do a bit of a zone 2 workout. So maybe push a bit harder. Yep, this is the Jerry and the Bot show. Me and 99 of my closest bot friends. So this is the Europe road in RGT. So we've got 4 big climbs. 1 in the beginning, and then nice long flat section, and 1 in the middle, and then 2 at the end. Hands on. Okay, got the fans or the views on auto switch. Just for the fun of it. Oh, it's raining a bit. What are we looking at? This is still my favorite view. Maybe the drone view a bit. Oh, there's the moto view. I mean, it's raining there, Owen. Well, these riders are pretty serious this morning. Hey, Rich. Thanks for the ride on there. For the like on Facebook. Yep, I think it's going to rain here as well today, Owen. Cats wants you to turn off the rain. Nice. Yeah, we have thunder showers on the forecast for this whole weekend. So yesterday, 3:30, I stopped working. And the weather looked about like it looks on the game now. Dark thunder clouds building up. But thought I'll go out, mow the lawn quickly. And I got it all done. So that was good. Come on, bots. Roll over. It's always perfect indooring weather. Though my basement gets a bit humid in the summer. Okay, so my bots are set between 220 and 280 watts. Which may be a bit low. We'll see. I'll work with these. I think next time I'll set them 220, maybe 240 to 300. We'll see once we get closer to They do hold a constant power, Owen. So you'll see the bunch that I'm riding with now is about 3. And I'm just sitting in their draft. But who's that? Caroline? Where are you going? They're probably going to keep me honest throughout this whole ride. It's fun, Owen. It's a nice change of scenery. The racing on here is a lot different. The groups are still pretty small when it comes to racing, but only because I'm in a stupid time zone. So in the middle of the day, there's a lot of races with 50 to 100 people joining, which is a nice size for a race. So this is a route I created from an event I did in South Africa. Oh, you're not at level 50 yet? Yep. You think level 50 is the way that Zwift is telling you, okay, you've upgraded, you are now ready to go and try other platforms. Yep, exactly. Level 50, you killed the boss. Now pick another game. See if you can reach level 50 there. So the drafting in here is actually pretty good. I don't know, I like the drafting a lot. Oh, yeah, I tried CV Arcade. That was a hard week. I'm still disappointed because Frank from CV Arcade, from CVR, did such a good job with Zwift racing. He really made Zwift racing competitive and tried to make it as honest as possible. But Then he went and did his own thing. And was not as successful. But yeah, well, these graphics were maybe a bit better. People would go with him just because he knew how to handle racing. Good morning, Nick. I think there was a bit of friction between him and Zwift when he was running CVR World Cup. I think if that went different, racing on Zwift would have been a lot different now. Just going to sit with this front group today. Yep. If only you could work with Zwift to fix all of that instead of starting from scratch. But RGT is doing a pretty good job. Okay, we're gonna go down and then up the first red climb. So you've got 4 red climbs. They're really sprinting down this hill. It's nice when the bots gets out of the saddle and go this fast. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, it needs traction, but I think it's getting traction. So my thinking is what RGT needs is a Zwift Power like interface. Interesting, it's not even part of the game, but I think that's gonna make the big difference. People like to compete. They like to see where they finish. And that's what makes Zwift racing great, is the Zwift power effect. And the more Zwift messes with Zwift power, the more time RGT has to fix their RGT DB. Well, social is one thing, but you must remember there's a lot of people picking it up using Apple TV, so they can't be really social because it's hard to type. They can't really stream. So yeah, social is one thing. Yeah, it needs something out of the game. That's right. Be nice if I can get ride-ons in RGT, or at least have my friends know that I'm riding. That'll be a nice add-on. Wow, I put a lot of time into these bots today. Oh my goodness, Owen. Let's see, where are they? Way back. Thanks, Owen. You have a good shopping trip. Be safe. Still going up. Oh, more Jaffa cakes. Never had one, so I don't know what I'm missing. These bots need to catch up quickly. I don't want to ride this flat pot all on my own. So all those place names you see on the side of the road, that's actually real place names. Once you cross between towns, RGT would make a little board or a road sign. Oh, that'll be fun, Nick. Yep. That's a fun race. Okay, long downhill. How many people has enrolled so far? That race is just a bit too late for me. I've got 3 enrolled in D right now. Oh, they're catching up. Here we go, here they come. Good morning, Rosie and Jan. Finally, we've been waiting for you. Well, what route is that? Need to look at the route quickly and not get dropped while I'm doing other things. Okay, it's around about 8:30. There we go. What's that? Oh, it's not a bad route, that one. There you've got that kicker right in the beginning. It's going to kick you in the teeth early on. Looking at the map now, so it starts and then directly go over to the KOM. And that KOM is pretty steep, Nick, so you really need to punch it super hard going over that one. What I need is a button to increase the bias of the bots. Because these bots are supposed to do 280. Maybe I'll do 280 if I sit in the front. Don't overtake them. So, yeah, maybe they are doing a bit more. This is going to be a long ride, so might as well enjoy it this morning. I'm really saving a lot of power just sitting behind them. It's still on a slight downhill, so it's gonna be me and this three. That bike's are nice. That's really cool. This is the moto view. Good morning, Tina. Nick says good morning, Tina, as well. Oh my goodness, no. Let's give your PC a bit more time. There's a USB stick plugged in at the back. Can you just unplug that? But unplug it in anyway. Maybe that's it. Okay. Thank you. It's mine, yep. No. X out of that. That's why. Yes. Okay, note to self. Don't forget a Windows installation USB stick in a PC. And he says, goeiemôre. Yeah, this is an easy race today so far. Maybe I'm speaking too quickly. There's a few bumps in the road there. Or is it my avatar just trying to pass? Yeah, I think it's the avatar just trying to pass. Oh, that's nice, Andy. Yeah, TeamODZ PC is also on a home license, or it's actually on a free unlicensed PC. That's good for now. There's a small group that caught us just now. That's interesting that the license sits on the bias. Or it was linked to the motherboard. Well, the BIOS is on the motherboard, so probably makes sense, huh? I'll use your home license if you're not using it. I don't do all the fancy network stuff. The only thing that I miss is the remote desktop on Pro. That is super handy. So now I've got my streaming PC and my main PC upstairs on Pro, and I can remote desktop in to work on my scenes and settings and all those fun things. that you had to wipe the BIOS or something. Really need to pay attention to these bots. Should have made them just slightly faster. Hey, that's what I like there. Why didn't that pop up? Why didn't that? Or was it just me that didn't see it? Huh, okay. Thanks, Andy. So, no audio there. Huh. Let's see. Huh, that is right. And right. I wonder if it's that. Let's see if we get sounds now. Probably heard that. Hey, Matt. Good morning. Wow. That's a fun workaround, Andy. Okay, let's quickly see if this works now. Nope. Ah, there it is. Question is, do we have sound? Hey, Matt. Oh, yeah. I saw a few streamers use that. I recently saw a video of someone that uses a mic, dedicated mic, and it sounded pretty cool. Also with a wind filter over it, but I can't remember the name of the mic. That's the guy that's going to do all the stages of the Tour de France with the guys, but he's going to ride 1 kilometer for every mile they do, I think. Oops. Yeah, it doesn't feel like spring either. And whoops, I got dropped. Let's make the way back. Oh, you've got a brown one. At least it's not white. Oh my goodness. We seriously got dropped here. Come on, Marquis. Time to work. Oh my goodness. Come on. Come on, Marquis, help me. Need to catch these guys. Okay. Got him. Wow. Playing with all the settings and did not pay attention. And then got dropped. And had to work super hard to catch them again. That was an unnecessary match, that one. Now focus again. Focus, focus, focus. Full focus. Now I'm glad I didn't make them even faster. So even though the bots hold a constant pace, they are still rotating all the time. Okay. Okay. Where did they come from? Oh my goodness. I'm stuck behind Rosie. Come on, Rosie. Pull us up. Up, up, up. Come on, Rosie. I'll pull you up. On my wheel, on my wheel. The thing is, the bots don't get tired. Yep, pretty clever, huh, Matt? So I'm thinking if they can define W prime for the bots, they will get tired if they're putting on the front too long. And they'll have to slow down to recover a bit. That'll make the bots a bit more dynamic. So you specify a FTP for the bot. And the bot will try and ride at FTP, but that'll drain the W prime. As soon as W prime hits 0, the bot needs to reduce power because he's tired and recover a bit. Be interesting. It'll be fun math to work out a formula that can do that. So I wish I had time to play with things like that. Write a rule script that's just dots, and you can play with the formulas to see how they interact with each other. Behind us, no one. This was still the easy part of the race. Got 3 red climbs coming. Up we go. Hello, Nord. You gonna pull a bit? Okay. I'll just sit behind you. Let's There we go. There's the name tags off. It's another nice thing. I can turn everything off as I want to. Hey, Damon. Thanks for the like on Facebook. Do you hear that on the stream? Hey, Grinch. Riding a bit of RGT today. Bit of change of pace. How's the Grinch doing this morning? We just lose one. We lost Eloise. Oh yes. Bit of coffee. Nice. Let's see. What are they up to? All just in one line. Just make a pace line. You can go faster that way. It's fun when they get out of the saddle like that. It just looks fast when they're cornering. Just look at that bike. Nice. Okay. Save some energy for that climb. Ah, completely dropped Eloise. You ride already, Grinch? Or was it just tired from not enough sleep? Oh, tired from a busy week. Oh, if you have nice weather, might go for a hike. Sounds good. So far, everybody on the stream doesn't have good weather. So if you've got good weather, you'll make everybody jealous. Oh, nice, low 70s. Sounds good. Yep, Andy said it's like 33 there. Owen says it's raining. We have rain on the forecast here. I think rolling thunder shower is what they said. Well, weather is weather. Can't do anything about it. Oh no! He just missed it. Would have made some nice pictures. How many times does a dandelion make flowers? How often? Interesting that they mowed it. Oh my goodness, we dropped more riders. Okay, now for the long climb. Let's enjoy this. Just gonna stay with Jan, Eleonora, what was it, Eleanor, without pronouncing the A. Oh no! Oh no, Grinch! That is no fun. Ah. Yep. We are so careful with these things. And then something like that happens. Okay, let's get over this climb. Getting right behind them. Yep, they introduced rain in this map. It's little pockets of rain. You can actually see when it's raining. You see it in front of you and then you're right into the rain, like a little cloud sitting just at that one spot. Yeah. Let's work to get over this one. See, there's a little pocket of rain. Come on, Eleanor, don't get dropped. Okay, up the red section. Oh no, I don't have it on 100%. I think I have it at, I'll have a look on the downhill. Definitely not 100%. Then I have to change my front chain rings, and my shifting on the front is not that good, so I try and avoid shifting in the front. Yep. That rider should really get out of the saddle. Our riders needs a bit more personality. My bot is a bit slow today. But I'll get that sweet spot for the bots. Although greens, I stand a lot when climbing. I really like standing and climbing. Long downhill coming. The climbs get harder as we get further into the ride. Yep, we're doing 100 today. 3 hours. Trying to do a easier pace. Tina's back. You got coffee? Yeah, Tina. Thank you. Okay, let's see what my slope is set at. Oh, my feedback intensity is set at 41%. Probably move it to 50. Where that's why I have it at the other platforms. Okay, bit of recovery, yeah. Thank you. Look what Tina just brought me, Grinch. Still a bit warm. That's fine. We can work with that. You know. A cup of coffee on the bike. How much better can you get, huh? Oh, there he goes. There's Jan. Yeah, we'll see now what 51 feels like As long as I don't have to change my front chain rings, then I'm happy with it. Jan is just flying downhill. He's not as fast with climbing, but very fast going downhill. Look at this, the halfway banner. There we go. Halfway. And 2 more big climbs to come. Yeah, that one towards the end it's not that long, but you already have 80 kilometers in your legs by the time you get there. So I did this route in real life, Grinch, maybe 12 years ago. The wind was so bad, we had to pedal that last section downhill. We had to pedal downhill because the wind was so strong. I'll catch Jan on the uphill. I wish Eleanor can catch up, but it looks like there's a bunch working together at the back. Looks like Rosie, Vanessa, Rudy, all working together, and they'll catch Eleanor. Oh, they did. And hopefully they'll catch Jan and myself. There's a lot of girls in this race. You're right, Andy. They are strong on the climbs. That's a big group. They're making up a lot of... Look at that. It's probably about 10 of them. No, they're not real people. French. I just gave them personalities. They're all bots. Look at that. The bunch caught us. I think the girl bots are a bit stronger than the guys. I always see those names in the front. I've got a whole group chasing me down now. That's fun. The advantage I've got is I set their power. But I don't think I'll stay in front once we hit the flatter sections. Hey, GP Llama. How are you doing? It was fun seeing you playing with that what is it, the eye beacon? What do they call that? It's a pretty awesome concept. The only thing is, whoa, we went through that avatar. Yeah, since I'm on Android, can't use that. That seems like a very nice idea. They can get something like that. That works across Apple and Android. We can curb down on bike theft pretty quickly. Air tags. That's it. Just need to make it a bit smaller so you can drop it in your seat post. Yep. That's what you need. Is doesn't need to be an opt-in. Hey James. Yes, this is a magic road. This is a race that I did in South Africa called the Cape August. It's the biggest road race in the southern hemisphere. They capped the entries at 35,000. So it's big. It looks a bit different than this, but the profile is exactly the same. Yeah, it's big. They have groups of 100 races go off at a time. And you have to qualify for this. So depending on your qualification time is the time where you would start the race. So the better you qualify, the earlier in the morning you start. I think I started this race in the B group, second group on the road. Second or third, not gonna, I know it was not the first one. But it was a super windy day. There was one spot where we had to get off our bikes and walk because we just couldn't ride it because of the wind coming from the side between buildings, because it starts in town, in Cape Town. Yep, we need an ODZ kit. That'll come. We are starting to do group rides in game. So this is actually a group ride I created. I used the pacer bots to pace the ride. So this group with me is all bots. You'll see how you can identify bots is they don't have a surname or a last name, and they don't have a flag. They've got the RGT flag. But we're working to get our kits in game. They work on the basis if you lead group rides and are active in the community, they'll make a kit. So you need to deserve your kit. Okay, we're back to 6 riders. At one point it was just me and Jan. I enjoy this. This is fun. It's nice and different. Just a bit of coffee there. My lovely wife brought me some coffee. So, hey, hydrate with coffee. There we go. Why not? Caffeine is not banned here. Okay. Yeah, we're still waiting for the big May release of Zwift GP. That'll give you some videos to make. Although the fact that we had a update this week. Oh, more gravel bike reviews. One day I'll get one of those. I converted my mountain bike into a gravel bike about a month ago now. Feels like a fun little bike. It was a bit slow on the climbs though, but that's what you get with a heavy frame. I enjoyed it. I think it looks so cool. It looks a lot better than the mountain bike. Next step is putting some 700C wheels on there. See how that works. So I went for some really wide tires. Got the Pana Racer 2.3 on there, which is nice for mountain biking, really rough terrain, but it's not as smooth on the road. So maybe a 700C with 34s, 32s, maybe that'll work. Okay, up this climb. When will we see the gravel bike review, Velma? $24, okay. Need to get it out before the Giro starts. 18 minutes long. That's a long one. That's a lot of work. A 90-second intro. Are you in a competition with Matt Legrand for awesome intro videos? Hey, where are they going? I'm looking forward to seeing that, GP. Oh, that sounds good, Nick. Well, you've got another hour, I think, isn't it? Okay, sounds good. That'll be a fun race. Okay, and downhill. Can't write this coffee in real life or outside. There's a bunch that'll sign up just before it starts. Yep, this is not a awesome time zone for events. Need a bribe that I can put here on the desk. I missed something. Yep. You'll have fun. Only thing is you can see all the riders start together, so you'll have to hang on to the seats if you can. What did I miss? Nick? Oh, sorry, the bribe. Well, you need the copper so it will transfer the heat to the coffee. Now, carbon fiber would be an insulator. I think titanium is heavier than copper. Also, the heat transfer between titanium and copper is a lot better than that. Although what I think they should have done is only have one. Aluminium would be okay if you're going to burn through aluminium. Well, not if you have coffee in there. While there's fluid in there, it should be fine. But they should have insulated a bigger part of the bribe and only have one spot where you heat it up, because if it's windy it's going to cool down quicker than you heat it up. But it's not about efficiency, it's about being different. That's what happens if mechanical engineers look at things like that. It's like, how can we improve this? There we go. There's the bribe coffee brewing pipe kit. We saw that on Jason's stream yesterday. I don't have an overlay for mine, otherwise I would have brought it up. But think Shane should put on a beard for that. Yep, not a bribe, a bribe. I'm just waiting for them to make a 16-ounce one. You might need a whole thing of propane to heat it up. Yep. A full blowtorch to get that up. I was just worried that he's going to take a sip while it's still boiling. Because if you think a pizza burn is bad, that'll be horrible. Okay, we're getting ready for the two last climbs. That's the fun about this route, that it saves the two hard climbs for the end. The one thing that could be nice with this Magic Roads is you look on Google Maps, this last two climbs is on the cliff edge with the sea, with the ocean on your left hand side. Setting up I didn't pick the gender, that was the game. Maybe they're trying to tell me something. I don't know. Some girls are pretty strong. Never underestimate the power of girls. There's a whole story that goes with that one. I had a race on the other side of the country, not the other side, more towards the middle. It's about 4 hours drive. So we got the opportunity to sleep over at one of the other riders' house. And it's me, a friend, this girl's house, and she was also doing the race, and we were chatting beforehand, and the two guys obviously were giving her some pointers. Especially me. And once the race, halfway into the race, we got called to make way for the pros to come through. And guess who was in the pro peloton? That girl. They had a different route than us, and they intersected us, so we had to make way so they don't draft us. And they were pretty fast. We could not catch them when they had enough gap between us and them. They said, okay, you're ready to, you can go again. And we could not catch that peloton. Came back home. Said, why didn't you say anything? We were giving you all these pointers. You should have given us pointers. She was just so humble, but an awesome cyclist. Okay, start with the orange bit, then a short recovery, and then over the big one. So just stay with this for, well, once it goes up, whoa, okay. There we go. That's what we like. Just climbing in front of the bots. Yeah, there's no way, Shane. Unfortunately. That'll be a nice addition. Okay, I dropped them on this climb. So the power of the bots is between 220 watts and 280. So next time I'll go for 240 to 300. Okay, GP, thanks for dropping in. Always nice having you in the stream. Looking forward to see that gravel bike. Okay, big climb coming up. Two more climbs. This one. Other one has a lot of radar there. Our bots are catching again. It's Jan and Burley. Seriously? Haven't seen Burley on the front. I'll let them go a bit, get them on the climb. Or I'll chase them down with Eleanor and Vanessa. I think it's pronounced Eleanor. Am I right? Looking good. He'll do good next. Hey, Mike. Miss you on a Saturday morning, Mike. Almost at the top. Hey, Corpy. Because I am in America. That's why. And soon I'll be a American citizen. This is the August route, Carpy. So I'm virtually doing a Cape August on a Saturday morning. It does look at the different. We should have the ocean on our left hand side right now, looking down at it. But the profile are the same. I can maintain dual nationalities, Mike. That was one of the big holdups in getting the process going. Is I first had to let South Africa know that I'm going to do that, and they had to give me a permission to do it, and then I could start with the process to apply for American citizenship. And then I'll be able to go to Canada. It's one of the places we wanted to go and visit, but we can't because we need a visa. Yeah, it's everything there is 20%, 20 times slower. That's true, Carpy. It's sad. We might go to South Africa at some point this year, or depending on how our citizenship work and all those things, to go and visit again. I haven't been back in 5 years, maybe even more. maybe 5 years. Okay, enjoy this downhill. Oh yes, I haven't lost my accent. Yeah, that's the places we want to go and visit, Mike. Although I had to tweak my accent a bit, Carpe, so I can order stuff at McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts. Did I ever own a Vuvuzela? Yes, I did. Only for a short while. Just to see if I can blow it, make a noise. Oh, those things drove us crazy. So when the Soccer World Cup was in South Africa, we lived about, I would say, within walking distance of the stadium. I lived in Pretoria, Karpi, close to Loftus. Was that then? No. I was in Centurion at that point. No, it was still Pretoria. And the guys would start walking towards the stadium early morning, blowing their vuvuzelas. Then the whole time the game was on, they would blow the vuvuzelas, and then on their way home they would blow the vuvuzelas. So, oh my goodness, it drove us crazy. Are you in Cape Town, Karpi? Nice. It's a nicer place, nicer part of South Africa to be in right now. I've only been in Cape Town once, and that was when I did the August in, I think, 2009, the year when the wind was blowing everything over. Although that happens often, but I think that was the worst year, where they had to take down everything. Okay, Nick, I'm almost done. One more climb. So I assume you did the August a few times. Oh yes, I remember they had to halve it because of the weather. That's true. Oh, you never did the August. Wow. I just think if you're so close, but oh, you just got into cycling? Okay. Yeah, that's not a race you want to start off with. Although if you get a day with nice weather, it'll be a nice ride. It's a beautiful road. I wish I could spend more time there. So we went down with with a train from Pretoria to Cape Town by train. That was nice, seeing the whole of the country. Don't have to drive. But we didn't have cars there, so we couldn't go a lot of places. And obviously we arrived late, so we arrived the afternoon before the race. And then we left the next morning, so the only sightseeing we could do was after the race. And we were pretty miserable. I was aiming for a sub 3 hour August, but because of the wind, there was just no way I could do that. If you see on the map, that last downhill, that was right into the wind. So I was in my small ring in the front, pedaling into the wind on that downhill. It was miserable. Yep, hey nah. I had a little cheat sheet on my stem for distance and time I need to be at to make my sub 3 hour. And on top of that climb, I was about 10 minutes ahead. And then that downhill section would have put me nice and dry for a good sub 3 hour. And then we turned into the wind, and I just saw all my gains go out of the window. I think I did a 310 around about there. Which is still pretty respectable, but it wasn't my goal. I've trained months, yep, without the wind. I still share a KOM on Strava on the August route up to today. What's it? 12 years later, there's still 1 KOM. I think it's the red one on the left, the first red one we went over. I think it's that one. We had the wind from behind us. Yeah, without the wind, but that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Where's those guys? Oh, they're still a bit behind. Okay. Almost done. No, Kopi, I just set it up as a group ride. And the other riders are all bots. So when you set up a group ride, you can tell the bots or set the pace for the bots. I set them a bit light today. The plan wasn't to be in front, but I wanted to do a zone 2-3 workout. So I set them between 220 watts and 280 watts. Seems it was a bit low, but I think I was in my zone 2 and 3, but there was some zone 1 in there as well, which is not optimal, but it is what it is. Okay, now for the fun part. I don't know what this climb is called. It's the last one on the August map. Let's see. So this is, you got it. I'm just looking on the map now. Yep, 12 apostles. Then we're going into Camps Bay, Sea Point, and then finish. Mine finish a bit early because the whole route is what, 116 kilometers, but RGT has a limit of 105, so I had to cut it short a bit. I think it's a 116 or 110. $109. You're right. 109. Should have known that, huh? Yeah, so I tried to keep the climbing as close as possible. But I think I'm a bit short. But it's close enough for having fun. I'm not pretending that I can do it in the same time, virtually versus in real life. So I have optimal conditions here. no wind. Got 4 fans blowing on me. The room is nice and cool. But it's a bit of nostalgia. That's what it's about, huh? Yep, if we don't have a headwind, the fun part's about to begin. Actually, I prefer the climb over the downhill. I'm a bit of a scaredy cat when it goes to downhill. I won't know about that. It was too early in the morning and too windy for anybody to come out and support. Just keep climbing, almost on top. It's 8 AM, so it's not super early. I started just after 5 AM this morning. To get my ride in, so I can get all my work done around the house. Okay, we'll go down right now. That's the one thing, Carpi. We don't have help here like we did in South Africa. So cleaning the house, working the garden, all those things is, we have to do it ourselves here, which is fun. I mowed the lawn last night or yesterday late afternoon. Yep, very different. That's the one thing we miss. I think my wife misses the help in the house. We used to have someone come in twice a week to clean and iron, wash clothes, all those fun things. Yeah, labor is super expensive. Yep, that's how I grew up. Till I went to school, we had someone stay in with us. That was just considered normal. But on the plus side, the clothes here, like my work shirts and things like that, if you wash them and take them out of the washer immediately and hang them up, you don't have to iron them. So ironing is very, very limited, and most stuff can be go into the dryer. So goes from the washer to the dryer, fold it, and you're done. So oh, once we discovered the shirts here, my wife threw out all my Edkers and Woolworths shirts. That's true. Now that I work from home as well, same thing. Shorts and t-shirts every day. I haven't done the pajama thing. Hey, where's Jan going? Definitely not gonna have Jan take the Jan. Yes. I just pronounce it the American way, but it's Jan. Just Americanized him. Don't know what he prefers. I had to change my name to Jerry here, so people just call me Jerry. Player 23. No, I don't think I remember that. Now I'm gonna have to look it up. Okay, you're gonna make me watch it now on YouTube. And then it will be the whole rabbit hole of watching old ads. And it may end with a cat video then. Okay, we've got 7 kilometers to go. I'll look it up. 7 kilometers. Can we make that in 12 minutes? Yep, we might just scrape in under 3 hours. We can keep up this pace. Oh my goodness. The whole pack caught us. This is going to be a sprint finish, guys. I was in the breakaway for a long time. Okay. You just watched the ad. Some of those old ads are really good. I showed my friends the ad of the guy with the, what's it, the Fiat Picanto? The guy on the bicycle that was leaning on the car at every stop. That was an old ad, but it was brilliant. Okay, we have a good climb coming, small climb. That'll be where I will attack. See if I can stay away. To the end. I got a bit of advantage, Grinch, because they are limited in what power they can produce. I did not expect them to catch me again. Yep, just don't run out of gas. That can happen. We saw that happening in, what race was that? Where one of the riders got tired and fell over. I did not see that, but go on, go on. Wonder if they will sprint for the line. I'm not going to take the gamble and see if they'll sprint. Okay, if it's going to happen, this is where it's going to happen. Need to put as much time into them as possible. You're almost there. Hey, Jason. I forgot to turn on Discord. Sorry. Working harder than I should at the end. But I think I've got a nice gap now. Jason, do the bots sprint at the end of a race? Oh well. This is set up as a group ride, so I don't know. Oh, okay, not more than I programmed them. Okay. I have them a bit low today. Because I just wanted to do an endurance ride. But maybe I did the right thing. I'll have to look at my zones when I'm done. Okay, they're not going to catch me. I don't think so. I've got it distributed. All the same weight as I am. Power 220 to 280. Yeah, let's see. There's the 1K to go banner. And we have the bots closing down, but not fast enough. So I can take it easy into the finish line. You're going to do the ODZ race, Jason? Where's those other bots? Oh, okay. Yep, I'll be done pretty soon. 2 minutes to start. Good luck, Nick. Thought it was 8:30. There's the bots coming, chasing me down, fast and furious. They are coming, and we got it. Okay. Thanks, everybody. For watching. This was fun. Green Scarpy, nice seeing you. Lekker middag. Lekker braai. A braai is barbecue in Afrikaans. Okay, everybody, and have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. I'll be off here soon, and then Nick will start riding, and maybe Jason will be streaming something. So okay, later. Thanks, Andy and Nick, everybody, for jumping in. This was fun.